What year?
This year. Yeah, they won last year.
Yesterday's news.
Yesterday's news. They're living in
the roster's been decimated. Their good players are getting old. I just don't think they can close out the series. I'm sorry.
It's so funny how you can use the same phrases to talk about sports no matter what. It's an aging roster. Their core isn't what it used to be, and I don't think they have the gumption to take it another year. And then someone will be like, "Yeah, this guy knows sports."
That's what every sports player does when they're in their locker room. And like I've watched infinite hours of ESPN sports. Whenever I get into a team, I'll watch that for like 4 hours a day. I'll watch every program on ESPN for weeks and weeks at a time. I used to do that every day for years. When I cared about Georgia football, or when I really cared about Atlanta Braves baseball. I would watch tons of that. I enjoy the drama of the Shadeur thing. I've watched hours and hours of podcasts and ESPN talking heads, like analyze and evaluate and try to get to the bottom of that thing. That thing's been interesting.
Has there been any new development in the past couple of days?
Just more shenanigans that he pulled in his interviews. They said that he was trying to make teams sell to him. Like he would go into an interview and be like, all right, so why should I come here? Like, oh, excuse us? What?
Why should you come here? We're the New York Giants. Like,
there was a lot of that. And like, I don't know anything about football, but I know that having that guy on your roster as a backup quarterback is nothing but drama. And Deion Sanders seems like not the guy you want around, like distracting away from your program. If he's not directly contributing to it, I don't want him in the background distracting you.
There's never been a better time to be a sports fan. If this same thing happened in 1983, nobody would know. It'd be maybe a story on ESPN or something, but you certainly wouldn't have a live stream into the guy's backyard on draft day. Yeah. It is so much. Being a Stats and Stories sports fan, this is your prime. This is your prime. Guys are tweeting at each other. Zion
Belichick.
Williamson is slinging dick to the most low rent whores in New Orleans.
Hell yeah.
And they are smack talking his dick size, how fat he is on Twitter, right? Like this is fun.
Do you know about Bill Belichick? Do you know about Belichick?
He's fat though.
So
Belichick, sure. He met her on the airplane, right?
He met her on the airplane. Yeah. So Taylor, for your benefit, maybe you don't know Bill Belichick, former coach of the New England Patriots. He went to 10 fucking Super Bowls and won 6 of them or some shit. Is 74, I'll call him. It's a guess. But he's dating a 24-year-old, and he's made her his like media manager / agent / she's now got $8 million worth of real estate out of nowhere. Whore that he picked up off the internet. And she's everywhere with him. She's he did an interview with maybe ESPN. It doesn't matter. Let's call
Zach,
it ESPN.
Put a crown over his head if you can.
Find the beach pics. Find the beach pics where they're doing yoga together, and she's like up on his feet in a bikini. Find that one. That shows off the body a little better. That's a good one.
That rules. Good for fucking him.
But they're interviewing him, and they're like, so she kept interjecting into his interview. She's off camera, like over there sitting behind a desk, and she keeps piping into a ESPN recorded interview, like one that will be edited and like polished, like that kind of interview. This isn't one of those like we're on a telecom like back and forth. This is a recorded interview for ESPN, and she's chiming in, and they ask him like how they met, and then things completely melted down, and it's been a whole drama.
Oh my God, dude, the pussy's so good. It's got him doing gay nonsense like this.
Dude, you say that. I say cool guy of the week.
Oh, I say cool guy of the week too. That's why I wanted a king on crown on his head.
What about you? So UNC is hiring for a coach. They gave him for $10 million to coach college football, which, okay, we'll see. But I don't know. I guess he's living his best life. That's a funny picture. All right, that's hilarious. I like that.
Now
is that real? Hang on, is that real? That's AI, right? AI, right? They didn't do that. That's not real.
I can't tell
you
anymore.
Don't think a 24-year-old girl would want to do
real.
something?
I choose to believe that's not real. That's a joke picture. I almost got bamboozled. That ain't real.
That is not AI. I can tell.
Wait, I can't tell if you're joking.
No, that's not AI. There's no way. No.
I'm choosing to believe it's AI. I'm sorry. I have not seen these photos before, and they are so silly. Is this real, Zach?
That has to be
It's
real.
on People Magazine. Okay.
You know how we're all laughing at Donald Trump for thinking the MS-13 tattoo is real on the knuckles?
Yes.
I worry people laugh at me because I don't recognize that those are not typically the stickers you see on a Taco Bell window. That's more of a gas station convenience store sticker arrangement. And I'm like, dude, the AI tricked me. I can't tell. I bought it. Dude, that's a real example.
You won't be alone on that island for long. It's going to get so good. We're all going to be getting bamboo. Like, it's going to get to the point that it's like, here's a picture of a politician engaging in sex activities in the Philippines. And they'll be like, that's AI. And everyone will be like, fuck. Well, it looks real, but there's no way to know. Like, they make it so realistic at this point in the probably near future. You look at how good the video of Will Smith eating spaghetti was
improved
4 years ago, and then you look at it now, and it's like, play that tape forward. Who's that?
Ex-wife.
Look at that. Look at that strong. He's got kind of an Elon Musk build.
That's his former wife. No, you can't see her face. See, this is the problem. Like not to be mean, but the boys in Discord showed me her face earlier today. Mitty actually, he was like, upgrade, and he showed me like her face, and like it was an upgrade. He went from like a 4 to a 7.
Did she have a below average face?
She looks like a pretty lady from here.
Well, I mean, I don't want to like have a whole segment where we figure out how ugly she is. Like, that's a great picture of her. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's probably like a lady in her 50s.
Look, I'm not pretending she's going to win Miss America at this age, but on the spectrum of people her age, she's probably near the top.
Yeah.
Speaking of like penalties on and off the field, did you see what they did to the Falcons for the coordinator's son prank phone calling Shadeur?
You find
all right. So the coordinator makes 1.5 mil a year, 1.6, I think. Find him $100K. That's a chunk of change out of the old pocket. He's going to notice that one. I bet that kid caught an ass whooping and a half over that. You're going to pay me every cent of that back. You're working every summer until. But the Falcons, Arthur Blank maybe on some pitches. He's a billionaire, but they hit him with $250,000. And it's like, why is it on him? Why is it on the organization that a kid went into his dad's laptop and got a phone number? That part didn't make any sense to me, because not only does the Falcons not care because he's a billionaire, but like, it's not even their fault. I didn't get that. I liked punishing the guy though, because the guy's not going to punish the kid. That's the only way to punish the kid.
Yeah. I need to think longer on it. Somehow I feel like that guy got a little over punished for something that was only tangentially his fault.
Oh, it's so mean. I just mean what the kid did is so mean though. Like that's so mean. Like, even if you don't like that guy, even if that's a bad guy, don't do that to him. Man, he's down bad. He's trying to show grace on camera day after day, passing with him not getting chosen when he believed he was getting chosen. He'd been assured he was going whatever. And then you prank phone call him like that.
We should point out the kid, the one that's an asshole, is over 21.
Yeah, he's in college.
It's not like it's some 8th grader who played a prank.
Still, it's a young guy. Like I don't want to it's not capital offense. I think I heard somebody on ESPN say today, but still, I'm glad that 100K seems about right. 100K seems about right. I bet he's going to catch an ass whooping from his dad.
Yeah, I don't know. You ready to wrap?
I suppose.
Sure.